We're sure to see a lot of quality basketball here tonight, given the veteran talent on both sides.
Yeah, tremendously high IQs from both teams, so expect a clean game. And some of these players have been through it all in this league.
And now the Lakers starting group. Up in the front court, the forwards are James and Vanderbilt. Doncic out there with Cameron Reddish. And it's Hayes in at the 5, home in the paint. And so it's the Suns getting on the board first. Here's Doncic. Off to a good start as he gets his first shot attempt.
Nice work from Doncic. Doing a good job finding a way to get it done inside.
The drive by Booker. Allen outside. The 3 from KD. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Reddish kicks to Doncic. To the paint. Here's Vanderbilt. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
The assist.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And textbook mechanics make it look like it's going in every time. Booker, unreal.
And really, Clark, Luka Doncic is a one-man wrecking crew on the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, he really is. I mean, he's special. His IQ, his size, the way he can make shots against tough defense. He's got the lean back. He's got the crafty moves. And I think he's a lot stronger and a little more athletic than people give him credit for being. I mean, without a doubt, he's one of the most unique and best players that we've seen in the game.
Now here's LeBron. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger.
Look, the physicality has always stood out with LeBron. It's been obvious, but his basketball IQ is what makes him such a special player. I mean, he sees the game like very few ever have.
Right wing. Here's Richards. Kicks it out to Allen. Nailed from three-point land.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And again, the Lakers no good. It's stolen by Vanderbilt to the inside. Hayes. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. James with it. He's picked up by KD. Doncic with a screen on Durant. Drops in the tray. LeBron's got 6 points.
And when James is knocking down his threes, watch out. This offense is dangerous.
And Booker kicks to Allen. Booker looking around. Durant up top takes a 3. The Lakers with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Pass to Hayes. Now Doncic. That's tipped.
2 minutes remaining in the
Allen finds Richards. A basket good off the assist from Allen.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And a wide open look for James. Off target from three-point range. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. And Clark for the Lakers. Their last 2 seasons ended in playoff losses to the Denver Nuggets.
And I tell you what, they fought hard both times, Kevin. The point differential was only 24 points over the 4 games in 2023 and just 11 points in 2024. LA actually led most of the 5-game series, but weren't able to advance.
Pass to Vanderbilt. And the dunk by Vanderbilt. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
Allen with the screen for Booker. And here is Allen. Out to KD. Releases. Vanderbilt with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
LeBron against Dunn. LeBron right side. And LeBron throws it down hard.
Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel, James. Is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
To the wing on the left. Nobody near Allen. And he's good on the 3-ball. Allen's got 6.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
And Los Angeles with some changes.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
7 seconds left in the first quarter. And now here comes Jones leading the break. It's all tied in Phoenix. And back with the start of the second quarter. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
So with Durant sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. Ole is out there with Royce O'Neal. Then it's Jones. Then there's Bradley Beal. And it's Plumlee in at the 5. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Despite suffering a first-round sweep in last season's playoffs, the Suns' front brass remains confident that they were mere inches from where they needed to be to compete for a title, emphasizing that chemistry is built over time and through the fire. Hope is, with another year to coalesce, this team will be ready for a deeper run. Kevin?
Well, they've got the names. They've got a big coach now coming in. All right, D.A., thank you.
What a move by Bo, taking the foul but staying focused to finish the play.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Vincent's checked in. Beal against Reeves. Pass to Vincent. Reeves outside. Back to Vincent. 5 to shoot. Here's the 3. That's in, and the Suns' lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Reeves.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Clark, what is it about Austin Reeves' style of play that makes him such a good scorer?
I love the fact that he can change pace with the dribble. You know, he's not super fast, but he's not slow either. What he is shifty and smart. He's got good size, good ball skills, and he's got a nice mid-range jumper. All of that allows him to keep defenders off balance.
Now here's Beal. Scoreless thus far. Hachimura the pass to Finney-Smith. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Jones, no one around him. And again, it's the Suns missing. LA's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. Alex Len's checked in for the Lakers.
Number 27, Alex Len.
Vincent with it. Jones covering. Reeves with the screen on Jones. Vincent the pass to Reeves. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Stolen by Reeves. Len finds Reeves from past the arc. Knocks down the 3-ball. Reeves has got 6 points. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense.
Reeves outside with the drive. Out left to the wing. Vincent the pass to Finney-Smith. Moves back up. count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Boy, that's just some major intensity from Finney-Smith there, going up hard and just fighting for the and one play.
Los Angeles shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Count it. The league is attempting, Clark, to minimize flopping. Do you like the technical foul assessment for just that act?
Yeah, I do. I really do, because that way you can get it out of the game. These guys are as big and strong as any athletes in the world. They shouldn't be falling down as much as they do trying to draw a foul.
Three-point field
Just
goal.
focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Second team foul.
Beal finds O'Neal. That's good. And so Beal with the assist. He's got 6.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Reeves gets the bucket.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
Few players are as tall as Bolt, I think, which makes him a legitimate threat to score inside almost at will.
Reeves the pass to Vincent. Back to Reeves. Pass to Len. Lakers working the ball around now. Just 3 to shoot. Len sets a screen for Reeves.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And he makes good on the layup.
Austin Reeves.
And it's a 4-point Laker lead.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
Shoots from the high post, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Austin Reeves has been on display for LA. Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Austin Reeves really making a difference here.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
So the Lakers 5 right now. Up in the front court, the forwards are James and Vanderbilt. Cameron Reddish is out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Hayes in at the center position. Here's Hayes. Can't connect from short range.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And with the score of the Suns, you know, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for them.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Devin Booker is a 3-level scoring threat. He said, I'm just reading coverages and taking what the defense gives me. That's a mid-range jumper, which analytically people say isn't the highest percentage shot. But for myself, it's a good one. I've shot it pretty much my whole life. Kevin?
And David, doesn't it show? Wow, he is something else. Hey, thank you. Reddish kicks to Hayes. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. James with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. And yes, it's good.
Hey, I really like what I'm seeing from LeBron here tonight, keeping it simple. He's going to the hot hand, which is him. That's pretty good.
Now here's Booker. 5 points in the game. Pass to Richards, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Here's Doncic. Doncic drops the hammer.
Can't let Doncic get the positioning he seeks. or he'll dunk all over you.
Suns trail by 10. Durant sets a screen for Booker. Kept alive. Kicks it out to Allen. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. Allen's got 9.
Durant commands so much attention, part of the reason why he had a wide-open teammate there.
Doncic dishes to James. LeBron galloping to the rack. And the dunk by James.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And Richards has it in the corner. Dunn finds Allen. And here's Booker. Guarded by Reddish. No good from Booker. Lakers leading by 9. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
You cannot sleep on KD's length now. He's excellent at using that length on the offensive boards.
Here's Doncic, and Doncic throws it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Good on that shot. And with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Durant. The 3 for Doncic. It's James atop the key. Smooth finish inside by LeBron.
His overall size and strength really sets James apart from the rest of his peers when you think about his skill set inside.
Now, here's Dunn. He has yet to score. Booker the pass to Allen. A shake. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
An awesome distributor. Booker's floor awareness and understanding of when to dish it is a real weapon.
Here's Doncic. He's got 8. James with it. Out guarded by Dunn. Out to Doncic. And Doncic with the triple.
The guard attributes on display there. Luka with one of the quicker releases you'll see in the game.
For 3, Booker. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
Los Angeles ball. Substitution on the court.
"12 seconds left to play in the third. Now Vincent to the left wing with 1 on the clock, and some nice defense there to end the quarter. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit. We'll make it.
It's the
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Suns trail by 10, so with Durant sitting on the bench. This is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. O'Neal is out there with Bowl. Then there's Bradley Beal. Then it's Plumlee. And it's Jones in at the 1 spot. And here is Hachimura. After the 3-pointer from Bradley Beal. Pass to Finney-Smith. Up top Reeves. And the foul called on Austin Reeves. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
In the corner, Bull with it. Shoots over Hachimura. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Bull.
Not just a threat inside. Bull can stretch things out, too.
Reeves with it. Jones covering. Reeves against Jones. Reeves the pass to Vincent. Three-pointer. Plumlee with the rebound.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And the Lakers making a change here. Guns checked in, and it's sent back by Plumlee. And he recovers it. Reeves outside. Pass to Hachimura. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line.
First personal foul.
That one is on Bolt.
First team foul.
Great job by Hachimura to not lose his concentration. Boy, he plays with great focus and energy.
Now here's Jones. Plumlee sets the pick for Jones. A kick out to O'Neal. 4 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Hachimura. And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's Reeves. Off target at the rim.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm. And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
He was all alone on that. Vincent's got his first 3 points of the game.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Los Angeles leading by 5. Vincent the pass to Reeves. Doubled by Plumlee. Pass to Len. Back to Reeves. And there's the drive. A second chance effort. And a nice play by Len as he scores. Len's got his first bucket in this one.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up. Showing he can step up when the team needs him. Bowl there with a big basket.
Reeves against O'Neal. Pass to Vincent. Reeves with the screen on Jones. Back to Reeves. Phoenix grabs the miss. Bulls got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. There's Beal with the 3. A rebound by the Lakers.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Lakers.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Austin Reeves.
Well, I can't recall a play that he wasn't involved in. He was so involved in so many plays tonight. A force on both ends.
Durant's shot is good. There's 38 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And Doncic, here we go. James finds Vanderbilt. Now, here's Reddish. Kicks it out to James. Vanderbilt, a screen on KD. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns.
Suns ball.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yep, I'd agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
It's Durant on the wing. Can lands the three.
And all of a sudden, that three puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
You bet he has. I mean, working overtime. The triple's been his bread and butter in this ball game. Nothing but butter. Sweet butter.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Unflappable. This guy relishes being the man to put the game away.
And Booker puts up a deep three. And so Los Angeles takes the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances. All right, DA, thanks again. Thank you for joining us.
So Phoenix will get the first possession, and now Dallas' starting group. Anthony Davis is out there with Daniel Gafford. Then it's Klay Thompson. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Marshall in at small forward. And that one's good. Oh.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
Thompson's shot is off. And it's Phoenix's ball. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Washington's checked in for Marshall.
Number 25. P.J. Washington.
Now Irving. Lets it fly. Off the left rim and out.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
Well, Richard, I know you had the pleasure of guarding Kevin Durant. Not an easy assignment. What was that like?
You're right, B.A. I had the pleasure of guarding him in the NBA Finals. And let's say it was not the easiest of tasks. He's become such a complete player, there's no way to stop him. He takes what you give him, and he kills you with it.
Booker with a screen on Davis. Durant on the attack. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Irving for three. Out to Thompson. Gafford the screen. 5 to shoot. The three. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Whenever the ball leaves Klay's hands, it is the same every single time. You always feel like it's going in. He's that good of a shooter.
And finished off by Bull.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Thompson's shot is off. The Suns have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. Durant, the pass to Bull. Off the mark there with a 3. Irving with it. Durant covering. Washington a screen. The 3 from Thompson. Richards pulls it in.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Durant against Irving. Outside for Booker. No good on the 3.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Mavericks are looking to contend. Coach Jason Kidd said, we're trying to build a championship team, and it's not easy. Dallas has not talked about that for a long time. So to talk about that, it's pretty cool. To be able to build it takes time. We have the personnel. We have the team. Brian, that's confidence.
Yep, and they're in win-now mode, Allie. Thank you. Buries it from 3.
Going right back at them. Kyrie answers with a 3 of his own. Woo.
Oh, no good. The Mavericks trailing. Irving for 3. The rebound by Allen. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Ooh, look at Thompson outworking the defense, winning that second chance look for his team.
For 3, Booker. And the Suns miss again. And for Dallas, they're shooting just 36% here in the first quarter.
He just didn't like what he saw inside, so he takes the open transition 3. But if he missed, Coach might have had some words for him.
Outside Durant. Shot to stop the run. Allen outside. And that comes off the assist by Durant.
Smart dish by Durant, giving it away to a guy with a quality look.
Irving, the pass to Thompson. Davis, a screen. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. For Phoenix, they've gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. And so it's Dallas with it. They trail by 1. Here's Irving. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Irving's got 8.
And this right here, this is routine for Kyrie. You're going to have to make him work a little bit harder because his jumper is as consistent as it gets.
Richards, the pass to Bull. Over Washington. Another one falls for Phoenix. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
There's 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. And it's Irving missing. Phoenix has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Pass to Allen. Back to Bull. For 3, Durant. No good there. Good if it goes. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Bull. He's been... Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
Bradley Beal's out there with Tyus Jones. Then it's Mason Plumlee. Then it's Royce O'Neal. And it's Dunn in at the 4. That's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. Well, the last few years, Richard, the Suns have had some all-time greats. But this is Devin Booker's team.
No doubt, drafted in 2015. Book's been here his entire career. His first few seasons, the team was, let's just say they were rebuilding, but Devin stayed loyal and enjoyed some stellar seasons since then.
Dinwiddie passes to Christie. Oh, got a piece of it. Fires the 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Christie's got 6 here in the quarter.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Dallas has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. And the Mavericks, another 3.
Oh, he's really showing off now. The 3s keep falling with no signs of slowing down.
Jones from outside. Lively grabs a miss. The Mavericks lead by 5. To the inside. Here's Marshall. Pass to Christie. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Back to Marshall. Overdone. Marshall can't hit.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Up top, O'Neal. Now here's Plumlee. Right wing. Here's Dunn. Tipped. And they get it back. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
Now here's Beal. Tight defense on him. Dunn outside. Pass to Beal. 4-3. Counted from distance. Beal's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Grant, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
O'Neal. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Something else that stands out is how they've gotten out in transition. Their speed has kept the defense on their heels. This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that thing is over.
Dinwiddie with it. O'Neal covers. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Christie. And the 3 off target. Phoenix has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Marshall passes to Christie. Fires from deep. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Beal from outside. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist. Beal's got 6 here in the quarter.
That's Beal's wheelhouse. Catch and pop.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Bradley Beal is settling in as one of multiple stars in Phoenix. He said, it's been an adjustment for sure. You go from being very ball dominant to now you share the dominance. And it's a sacrifice and also an adjustment of learning a totally different role. Ryan, he says it's a process, but one he embraces.
Yeah, good point. Thanks, Allie. There's 31 seconds left in the second quarter. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Here's Exum. They get it again. Second chance effort. And a slam dunk by Lively. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
Here's Beal. He's got 6. There's the drive, and then Beal with the dunk.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Mavericks ahead, up by 1. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. One of the stories here, Bull getting it done today.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for them, and then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
And on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half, we've got Davis, Kyrie Irving out there with Klay Thompson. Then it's Daniel Gafford, and it's Marshall in at the 3. Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
Here's Richards. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Durant's got 3 assists now in this one. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Oh, got that one up quick. Irving's got 11 points.
This is what makes Kyrie so difficult to contain. He can pull up anywhere at any time.
Durant, pass to Booker, back to Durant. And the Suns getting another bucket right there.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Booker against Irving. Thompson, a screen on Booker. Beyond the arc. Thompson shot is off. And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for the Suns. Puts up a 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Gafford's got 4 rebounds in the game. And here's Thompson for 3. Here's Davis. Look at Davis go to work on the interior.
Does anybody else think it's just too easy for AD sometimes? Just an easy board and put back.
Here's Bull. 3-pointer off the mark.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Gafford the screen. The 3 from Thompson. Oh, Thompson buries the tray.
We sometimes forget how solid Irving is when it comes to his passing. Great find there.
Durant for 3. Rebounded by Marshall.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a 3 of his own, but you got to play smarter. Play your game, not theirs.
Offensive rebound. Thompson outside. There's Davis with the 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Richards has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Booker. A shot from the high post. And he hits the jumper for 2. Booker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Make no mistake, Devin Booker is a shooter. If he sees a chance, he is going to take it.
Irving looking around. Plenty of room to knock down that one. Irving's got 13 now. Suns trail by 5. Booker, the pass to Durant. Outside for Booker. And that comes off the assist by Durant.
At the arc, Booker is pretty efficient. This man can hurt you from downtown if you're not careful.
Davis with a screen on Booker. Here's Irving. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. 15 points in the game.
You can tell his hustle inspires the entire squad. He really gets everyone so amped up.
The Mavericks lead by 4. Thompson right side. 1:07 left in the third quarter of the game. Lets the 3 fly. Cole grabs the board. Phoenix has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Allen finds Durant. Yes, sir! The smooth stroke of Kevin Durant.
Slick shot by Durant. Gets the pass and is in his motion a second later.
Irving against Booker. Outside Irving. Davis with a screen on Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Irving missing. The Suns have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Richards with it. Outside for Booker. Fade away. Another one falls for Phoenix.
Gotta be impressed with Booker's basketball IQ. Superb at scoring off of pick and rolls.
Irving for 3. It's not going to go for him. Got it up. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And the game still closely contested as we end the... And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. They've got Bradley Beal, also Tyus Jones out there, Mason Plumlee out there with Royce O'Neal, and it's Dunn in at the power forward position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. The Suns leading. Beal draws the double. On the wing, Jones. Back to Beal. Plumlee a screen. Now here's Beal. Defense right on him. The shot misses. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyus Jones. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Christie. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got 6 assists in the game. And there's the call on Spencer Dinwiddie. That's his first foul of the game. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Jones, the pass to Beal. Outside O'Neal. Out to Beal. Three-pointer. Sends it home from three-point land.
Beal wastes no time getting those 3 points back.
Exum outside. Pass to Dinwiddie. Back to Exum. And here's Washington. 4 on the clock. Launches it. And it's Phoenix for the rebound. Here's O'Neal. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
I like Beal's vision. Makes a great read on this pass.
It's Dinwiddie on the wing. Defended by Jones. Dinwiddie gets the bucket.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Beal. Dunn outside. Off target with the three.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
And Bradley Beal is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul, and it's a completely new group for the Suns. So for Dallas, just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And it's going to go on Devin Booker.
And just the total offensive package. Kyrie is a once-in-a-generation guard.
Bradley Beal, he's checked in for the Suns. Prosper's checked in for Dallas.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Here's Bull. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest. Coming down the stretch, it's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
Pass to Prosper. Lets the three fly. Durant pulls it in. The Suns have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. They get it again. Outside for Booker. It's Beal on the wing. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. And now a 4-point Phoenix lead.
ICE. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
Oh, Beal picks his pocket. Bull up top. You can't hit that time. Nice D from Gafford. Irving, the pass to Thompson. He buries it from 3. Thompson's got 9 points now in the second half.
When it counts, you want to get the ball to Klay Thompson where he can do something special with it.
The kick to Durant. A nice shot by Richards. And the Suns lead by 3. And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Pass to Thompson. Here's Davis. Counted and the foul. It's going to be on Bradley Beal.
And that's what you call a big-time shot by a big-time player. AD demonstrating just how clutch he really is. And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
Durant with it. Now Thompson defending. To the right side. 6 to shoot. Here's Bull. Davis with a rebound. Here are the Mavericks now with the ball. Here's Gafford. Count it!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Booker. And it's good. And he's tied it up. What a shot!
There's no shot too big for Booker. He lives for these moments.
Booker against Irving. Outside Davis. Thompson outside. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's Irving. Ooh, offline! And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. He got it up in time. Time expires. We're going to overtime. And we'll return short. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Here we go. Kyrie Irving out there with Klay Thompson. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then there's Derek Lively. And it's Prosper in at the 3. Phoenix is shooting 55% for the game so far. Irving against Booker. Outside for Davis. Launches a 3. Davis showing his range.
Impressive offensive versatility for big. He can show you a variety of looks.
And that one's good. Oh.
Well, didn't last long. Right back to even. What an answer.
Booker against Irving. On the wing, Thompson. The three is up. And Dallas hits again from deep.
Want to see a perfect jumper? Just watch Klay Thompson.
Durant surveying the D. Out to Beal. To the paint. Outside Bull. Shot clock at 5. The Suns need to get off a shot. Here's Richards. Well, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
Dallas leading by 3. Here's Irving. Outside for Davis. Thompson outside. Davis a screen. Thompson passes to Davis. Puts up a 3. Out to Thompson. Pass to Prosper. From outside the arc. And it's Phoenix for the rebound. We've got 1:08 left in OT. Beal finds Booker. They set a pick. Yes!
Let him know, Beal. That is a huge shot.
Here's Irving. Thompson outside. Money.
What a big moment for Klay Thompson. With the game up for grabs, he comes up huge. Pressure, what is that?
Durant for 3. And he sinks it. Oh! An enormous three-pointer!
Big-time players make big-time shots. Durant, he lives for these opportunities.
Davis goes in. Out to Thompson. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock.
Okay, when you absolutely, positively need a bucket, Booker's your guy.
And the game has come down to this. They need a score or you can practically call it quits.
Thompson, no good. Here's Booker. Count it!
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Pass to Irving. They need this. Off on that one. So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. Things looked a little uneven for them down the stretch, but
teams are both aggressive, attacking in transition.
Well, you've got to play to your strengths, right? But really, the league in general is looking for early offense. These teams, no different.
Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. We've got Davis. Kyrie Irving is out there with Thompson. Then there's Daniel Gafford. And it's Washington in at the three, the small forward. Now LeBron following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. Launches it. Vanderbilt with the rebound.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now, here is Irving. Buries it from three-point range.
Kyrie shoots a ton of threes, and he makes a ton of threes.
Greg, you love this topic more than anyone when you think about the best ball handlers of all time. Where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
And here is Davis after Luka Doncic hitting the three. Knocked loose. 11 feet away. Here's Thompson. Shot clock at 2. Here's Washington. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Doncic feeling it out. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Boy, the deep ball from Luka Doncic. This guy does not lack for confidence.
Irving up top, guarded by Reddish. Gafford sets the pick for Thompson. Jacks up a 3. Vanderbilt with the rebound.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with J.J. Redick. Now, when asked about the game plan on Anthony Davis, coach said, we have to do our best to keep him out of the paint. That's where he's most effective. If he beats us with his jump shot, well, we can live with that. Interior defense will be put to the test. Guys?
Thank you, David. Outside for Davis. Back to Irving for 3. And the 3 ball is good. Irving's got a couple of 3s now in the first for the Mavs.
That is pure from Kyrie. Fantastic working off the catch.
Doncic outside. Fires from deep. Missed the shot. He's 3 for 4 in the game. Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
They never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
Now here's Jacobs.
What's remarkable about LeBron is the complete command of the game. Not only his team, but you'll hear opponents joke about how well he knows their plays.
At the line for the Lakers.
And so he makes both from the line. And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers, Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower.
First team foul.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Good on the 3-point shot.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now, here's Doncic. 8 points for him. Good on the triple. Doncic has got 11 points.
That last 3 got under Luka's skin, and he decided to respond.
Out to Thompson. Davis with a screen on Doncic. Irving with a clean look. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. He's got 12.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
And here's James outside. And Davis pulls it down.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Thompson for the triple. Rebounded by the Lakers. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Doncic. A rebound by Washington. Dallas has gone 4 of 8 on their 3-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside here in the first quarter.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
The 3 for Doncic. Vanderbilt kicks to Hayes. Doncic outside. And no good on the last second attempt this time. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has... And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
They look to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far, they are hitting at a high clip.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Gabe Vincent is out there with Austin Reeves. Then it's Alex Len. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Hachimura in at the 4 slot. That's the Laker 5. The Lakers trail. Here's Reeves. Buries it down low. Reeves has got his first points in this one.
taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Lively a screen on Reeves. Exum dishes to Dinwiddie. Pass to Christie. On the clock. The tray. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Dallas has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Lively with the screen. The shot's good from Christie. Christie's got the lead up to 2 now for the Mavs. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Now here's Len. No scoring in this one.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
First team foul.
Outside Edwards. Another 3 for Dallas.
Boy, outstanding decision-making by Dinwiddie. We associate him as a scorer, but what a pretty look.
Christie against Reeves. Back to Vincent. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the D-cell the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
Well, Spencer Dinwiddie can make an impact in the painted area. He's got size at the position.
It's deflected. Back to Reeves. Pass to Finney-Smith. Reeves outside. Just 5 to shoot. Over Christie. And Lively pulls it down.
I mean, look, no one guarding you. It's better to not pull up and try the lead.
From downtown, the offensive rebound. Edwards passes to Christie. Dallas moving the ball around. From deep.
2 minutes
To Exum.
in the first half. 2 minutes.
Edwards against Hachimura. And finished off by Lively.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Here's Vincent following the score by Dallas. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. Well, big city and bright lights, at least courtside. Soulja Boy is in the building.
Too fresh off in it. You ever crank that, buddy?
Got that bucket in no time at all. And it's a 6-point Dallas lead.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
It's deflected. And here we go, the fast break with Dinwiddie. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we all know the Lakers have to pound the ball inside. LeBron James says, we have attackers. That's who we are. That's what we do. We're not shooting 40 to 50 threes a game. We don't have the luxury of being that team. Working it into the paint, that's what we're really good at. Kevin, they play to their strengths.
They got a lot of strength. Got to do it. Thanks, D.A.
Well, with the length and athleticism, the intimidation becoming a factor, Len aggressive in the painted area draws the foul.
Lakers shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line of the game.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. Exum deciding where to go with it. Back to Edwards. The three-pointer, no good. Lakers trail by 6. Pass to Vincent. Takes the 3. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field. Dinwiddie outside. Driving inside. Here's Edwards. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
On the court for the Mavericks, they've got Washington. Anthony Davis is out there with Daniel Gafford. And there's Klay Thompson. And it's Irving at the point guard position.
Just another ho-hum, brilliant offensive performance from Luka Doncic.
Irving kicks to Thompson. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. And the Mavericks lead by 3.
You can't just stop when there's a pick setup. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now, here's Vanderbilt. Hasn't made one yet. Kicks it out to James. Shot clock at 5. And Davis sends it back.
What a play by Davis. You think you can get it over me? No, not on my watch.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
That's a high percentage look for Luka Doncic. He is a menace if he gets that deep.
Irving kicks to Thompson. Shoots over Doncic. Thompson misses.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Over in the corner, Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Thompson for the triple. Again, the miss by Thompson. The Lakers have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. From deep, James hits it from three-point range. LeBron's got 7 points.
This is why LeBron's so tricky to defend. Yes, he has the strength to go inside and finish, but he's also got such touch from behind the arc.
Now here is Davis. Still without a basket. And it's Davis with the jam. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Here's LeBron. Strong inside. What a move by James.
And the defense has got to push LeBron James out of position. If he's on the interior, guys, it's over.
Thompson for 3. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got his 6th rebound on the night. LeBron drives in.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Los Angeles shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. Free throw good, James.
At the line for 2, LeBron.
Both free throws good from James. And it's Irving with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. Out to Thompson. Pass to Washington. Thompson surveying the floor. Thompson with the 3.
Arguably the smoothest jumper in the game. Klay Thompson.
Out to Doncic. Fires the 3. That's a basket. He is 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And Davis sends it back. Irving attacking outside for Davis. Thompson, a screen on Vanderbilt. Davis dishes to Thompson. No good on the triple. The Lakers in the lead. Doncic outside. The Mavericks pull it in. Davis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here he goes. Thompson in the corner. Over Reddish. Thompson misses. Lakers have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the 3rd quarter. And finished off by LeBron.
I mean, the tremendous athleticism. And LeBron James, if he's in front of you on a drive, step out of the way.
Back to Irving. Davis kicks to Irving. Offered a screen on LeBron. Irving drives in. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Irving's got 16.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
With 2 seconds left. Doncic off contact.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Gets it off. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And the game still closely contested as we end the 3rd quarter. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. Rui Hachimura out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Gabe Vincent. Then it's Alex Len. And it's Reeves in at the 2. That's the Laker 5. Here's Christie. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dinwiddie. And the Mavericks lead by 3.
Yeah, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking the three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
Here's Reeves. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Spencer Dinwiddie. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
Offensive rebound. Vanderbilt kicks to Hayes. Reeves outside. Hayes with the screen for Reeves. 6 to shoot. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
At the line for the Lakers, Jackson Hayes. Taking 2 shots.
The original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Doncic. And it goes down 2 points. Doncic has got it all tied up now for the Lakers.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Now here is Davis. Here's Irving. And it's LeBron James with the rebound.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one. And
we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Dallas.
Lakers foul.
They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Irving passes to Christie. Here's the screen. Back to Irving. There's the three. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Los Angeles has gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. Dallas has gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Davis doing his thing inside.
Stepping up. Davis is a fantastic option late. You know, with that height and skill set, he's going to get a good look.
Was there ever a doubt they'd go to Luka Doncic? This guy is a big-time performer.
Poke loose. Back to Irving. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
We all know that Irving wants to be the man to hit that shot. When he takes it, he usually finds a way to finish.
LeBron kicks to Vanderbilt. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Thompson from long range drills the three-pointer. And it's a 5-point Dallas lead.
Well, big-time moment means big-time guy, and Klay Thompson delivers yet again.
Hayes finds Doncic. Doncic steps on the gas. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Outside for Davis. Spins. Out to the right wing. Lively the pass to Christie. There's the pick. Rocket 6. Outside for Davis. Vanderbilt with the steal. And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's Rush. It falls. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong rim.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Second team foul.
55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Thompson passes to Davis. Davis with a screen on Vanderbilt. Thompson for 3. It's rebounded by Doncic. From the arc. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Here's Dallas. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist by Irving. And the Mavericks lead by 6.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way. Luka Doncic is the option, folks. You see the trust they place in him and why.
Had to foul on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Well, what a performer this guy is. Game is on the line. He stands up and delivers.
Doncic outside. There's the triple. That shot, no good.
And the way he was able to reach out.
Much appreciated, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
ahead here, Clark. You can feel the extra tension in the air.
No doubt about it. That heat is palpable. Everybody wants to be at their best and prove they're the superior team, but the fireworks and friction is real.
Here are the 5 for the Suns. Devin Booker out there with Royce O'Neal. Then there's Nick Richards. Then there's Kevin Durant. And it's done in at the 3 spot. Offensive rebound. Outside O'Neal. Takes a 3. Rebounded by LeBron.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Ooh, Durant with a steal. Here's Dunn, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Booker, and Booker with the jam.
What a finish. Love to see that kind of explosiveness from Booker.
Well, Grant, if you talk about consistent top-level scores, Devin Booker is near the top of that list.
Yeah, and going back to the 17-18 season, Devin has averaged at least 25 points every year. Booker can create his own shot and finish. It's hard finding guys who can do both.
He drops it from range.
Well, Durant looks close to automatic. I mean, he does not second guess or hesitate at all his shot selection.
Doncic passes to James. Drives to the hoop. Ooh, great D that time from Dunn.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Ooh, had a nice open look right there. Durant's got 5.
Yeah, great awareness there from Booker. A selfless team-first player.
And Doncic, here we go. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. There's the block. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Now Booker. Again, the Suns good for 2.
A silky mid-range jumper by Booker, attacking without any hesitation.
Pass to James. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. In transition, here come the Suns. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, guys, the Suns are going for it. All-star guard Devin Booker said everybody here is on the same page. We're in win-now mode. We want excellence. We know it's not going to be easy, but when you give up that much, we're trying to win this year and years to come. Brian, this front office has been aggressive.
They are all in, Allie. Thank you.
Phoenix foul. Dunn. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Doncic, a screen on Durant. Just 5 on the clock. Kicks it to Doncic. Up and over Dunn. The Lakers with another miss.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling.
Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man.
Now, this is impressive. Durant showing you all of that creativity with that one.
Clark, what's incredible about LeBron, he makes as big of an impact off the court as he does on it.
B.A., I think it's going to be one of the great case studies when he's all done playing, how he's impacted the game and uplifted people across the country and world. He's a tremendous advocate for social justice. He's obviously a shrewd and successful businessman, and he's been a vocal leader who also leads by example. He's actually epitomizing the change he'd like to see in other folks and inspiring along the way.
Now here's Doncic. It's James with the drive. Richards pulls it in. Richards has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist from Booker. Durant's got 13. Right side Reddish. Soft touch off the glass.
Luke is so smart to get other guys involved in the action. Very good at not forcing it and trying to do everything himself.
And Booker with the jam.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now here's Durant. 13 points in the game.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And here's Vanderbilt from the arc. Phoenix grabs the miss. 29 seconds left in the first quarter here. For three, it's Hayes with the rebound. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. They trail by 14. Nails it from beyond the arc. 5 points in the game. Phoenix has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Pass to O'Neal. Into the lane. Back to Durant. It's Booker on the wing. Screen by Durant. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
They've really been pushing that thing in the open floor, and so far, the opposition's not been able to slow them down at all.
Yeah, we got to talk about how pestering they've been on defense, forcing turnovers and finding ways to score off them.
Rui Hachimura is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Gabe Vincent, then it's Austin Reeves, and it's Lynn in at the center position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Out to Beal. Back to Bull. The three ball. Finney-Smith pulls it in. Lakers trail by 6. It's Reeves with the drive. Hachimura left side. Outside Finney-Smith. Vincent outside. The three is up. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Good read that time from Finney-Smith. So reliable at getting it to his teammates.
You know, Clark, with the Lakers, at times it is hard to maintain a sense of continuity.
Well, it sure is, B. I mean, there's always pressure to improve or be at your best, but even more so when you're playing in the glitz and glamour of L.A. and all that history. And because of that, sometimes it can lead to high team turnover when you're playing for the Lakers.
Allen on the wing. Back to Plumlee. Reeves against Jones. The Suns need to get off a shot. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. And it's the Lakers on the break. Reeves with the ball. Picked up by Allen. It's Reeves with the drive. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Here's Allen. And he buries his first look.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Lakers trail by 3. Left side Reeves. Pass to Hachimura. Wide open. Bull grabs the board.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Now here's Bull. Still without a bucket. And the foul on Gabe Vincent. That's his first foul of the game. Connects checked in for Hachimura.
First team foul.
Here's Beal. Over Finney-Smith. And Beal gets it to go on the assist from Bull. And it's a 5-point Suns lead.
The mid-range jumper is a handy tool for Beal. A lot of his shots come from that area. He's got a ton of confidence in it.
Reeves against Beal. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Bradley Beal.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Morris is checked in from undrafted to closing games with LeBron and AD. Austin Reeves, what a story, Clark.
It really is a great story. I mean, this guy has just continued to prove the doubters wrong. Nobody's going to outcompete him. He's fearless. He's got great skill. Doesn't lack for confidence either. He's one of my favorite players to watch.
Morris for 3. Pass to Finney-Smith. Vincent left side. 5 on the clock.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's Lynn. He's checked by Plumlee. Lynn can't hit.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Here's Reeves. Rejected by Bowl.
You've got to be aware of Bobo. He's got a 7'8" wingspan. If you are anywhere near him, back up even more to make sure you can get that shot off. Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Allen, and he drives in. And stolen by Reeves. He's got a clear path by himself. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
And you can tell they're in sync right now, expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
Pass to Plumlee from deep. Connects from downtown. Plumlee's got 5 points.
Boy, a big man with great touch from deep, always a valuable commodity in today's game.
Lynn passes to Morris. Vincent outside. Inside. Here's Lynn. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. They've led by as many as 14. Jones, the pass to Bowl. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Bowl's got his first bucket in this one.
Few players are as tall as Bowl, I think, which makes him a legitimate threat to score inside almost at will.
Here's Vincent. 23 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Just 5 on the clock. The shot, no good. Jones against Reeves. Pass to Allen. Back to Jones. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. And it's a 10-point Phoenix lead. And so that's the end of the first half. The Suns on top. They're up by 10. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
36. And please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Kicking off the second half, here's Mike Budenholzer's 5. They've got Devin Booker. Kevin Durant is out there with Nick Richards. Then it's Royce O'Neal, and it's Dunn in at the 3, the small forward. Booker. Dunn outside. And it's off from three-point range. Lakers trail by 7. Doncic outside. Fires the 3. Richards pulls it in. Richards has got his 7th rebound here tonight. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, LeBron James last season set the record for most All-Star nods in NBA history. He said, quote, "I'm blessed to do what I love and just to try to give back to the game that's given to me over 2 decades. Long ago, I exceeded anything I ever dreamed of being in the NBA. Everything else is just extra credit." Brian?
Thanks, Allie.
The easy money there for Booker. You can't let him get this close with the ball.
Here's Doncic. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line. All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you're putting me on the spot, B.A. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Phoenix shooting their first free throws of the game.
And, you know, that just added to their confidence at the offensive end. I mean, knowing that free throw shooting was something they didn't have to worry about gave them a lot of confidence to play freely.
Ooh, Durant with a steal. Pass to Booker. Outside O'Neal. Screen by O'Neal. To the inside. Good D by Doncic. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Phoenix leading by 7. On the take, Booker. He gets it in there. Booker's got 4 points in the quarter.
Some contact can't derail Booker's drive. He's determined to get his shot off.
When you look at the career of Kevin Durant, he's had an amazing list of teammates, Grant.
Yeah, that's true, B.A. And it started with Westbrook and Harden. Then he had Steph, Clay, and Dre, Kyrie, and then Booker and Beal. That is quite the list.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
Got a hand on it, and the Suns pushing it up now. And he lobs it up to the rim. Here's Vanderbilt all alone, and he sinks the layup.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Durant. Oh, Durant playing big in the paint.
An outstanding performance from Durant so far. But you know what? That's par for the course for him. He's just a natural scorer.
For 3, James on target from range. James has got 11.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Here's Dunn. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Lakers trail by 9. James passes to Vanderbilt, and here's Doncic outside. Kevin Durant with a rebound.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And the shot goes down. Hayes has got his first points of the night.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Outside O'Neal. From downtown, Vanderbilt pulls it in. Los Angeles has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Nice finish from Luka.
That's the weight room strength of Doncic right there. Fully displayed.
The Suns lead by 5. Outside Booker. Pass to Richards. Blocked. James deciding where to go with it. There goes LeBron. This is what he does best.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Now here's Dunn. 5 points in the game. Back to Booker. Knocked loose. Ooh, Durant with a steal. Pass to Booker. Puts up a deep 3. Oh, a tape measure basket from Booker.
Pretty swift release that time from Booker. Getting it away just in time.
Doncic passes to Hayes. Vanderbilt with a screen. Here's James on the take.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the 4th quarter could have more action in store for us. Phoenix leading by 4. They've got Dorian Finney-Smith. Austin Reeves out there with Gabe Vincent. Then it's Alex Len. And it's Hachimura in at the power forward position. That's the Laker 5. Tipped away. Pass to Vincent. Jones with the ball. Vincent picks him up. In transition. Here come the Suns. They grab their own miss. Beal, the pass to Bowl. Out to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jones finds Allen. Now here's Plumlee from behind the arc. That shot, no good.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
For 3, Allen. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. 1 minute in now in the 4th quarter. Pass to Finney-Smith. Vincent outside. Here's Lynn on the wing. Reeves. Back to Lynn. And he banks in the layup.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage, never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Plumlee with it. Vincent picks him up. Back to Plumlee. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. And breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Suns.
These guys have incredible stamina based on how they've been running the floor, using speedy transition play to get fast break points.
And the defense has been disruptive, forcing turnovers, challenging shots. The turnovers they've been able to turn into points, too.
Can't get it to fall. Lakers trail by 3. Here's Vincent. And he hits it to tie the game.
And that's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Up and in on the layup.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Los Angeles has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Reeves up top, defended by Jones. Shot is good by Reeves.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
And there's Reeves. That one's good on the assist from Hachimura.
Guys, he's one of the main reasons this game is tied up. I mean, he's done his part to keep them in it.
Allen drives. And it's Allen who slams it home.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here's Reeves. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
And the call will be against Austin Reeves. That's his first foul of the game. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Hayes is checked in for Lynn. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura. LeBron, he's checked in for Finney Smith. And Doncic has subbed in for Vincent. And the Suns will go for a different look here. Durant, he's checked in for Plumlee. Dunn comes in for Bradley Beal. O'Neal, he's checked in for Allen. And it's Booker in for Jones.
In tense situations at the line, they can count on him to keep his cool.
Here's Doncic, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the... And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge, asking for a review. This could be a big...
At the line for Los Angeles, Luka Doncic. Taking
Still disputed, even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Mike Budenholzer said to the team. Coach was blunt with his assessment. He said to throw out everything that happened until now. It is a brand new game, and it's only a few minutes. Leave it out on the floor. Back to you guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
Needed those and got them. Terrific job at the line with the pressure.
And Durant with the big finish.
And we've seen Durant now hit big shots before. This guy relishes the moment.
Doncic passes to Vanderbilt. James up top. Kicks it to Doncic. To take the lead. Laces one from 3.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Dunn, pass to O'Neal. He connects!
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
On the wing, Reeves. Booker defending. And Booker pulls it down. Outside Durant. O'Neal on the wing. They set the pick. Fires from deep. Drills it from deep.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Kevin Durant pulls it in.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, better finish it.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Jared Vanderbilt. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line.
Kevin Durant.
And he's unable to get the second one. Done right side. Hey, yo, right here. Three-pointer. Outside O'Neal. And another shot with one on the clock. Gets the bucket. So Phoenix wins it. This was a hard... All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Clark...
So Phoenix will get the first possession. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Devin Booker out there with O'Neal. Then there's Bull. And it's Durant. And it's Richards in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now Irving after Devin Booker missing on that last three-pointer. Thompson misses.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
And for Klay Thompson, Richard, he's entering a different part now of his career.
And it happens to all of us. Father Time is undefeated. But Klay's game, his ability to hit threes as an elite level, that is not going anywhere, Kevin.
O'Neal with it, picked up by Thompson. Nice move. And Durant lays it in. KD's got 5.
So polished from the interior. Durant is terrific at utilizing his physical advantages down on the block.
And Thompson launches it from deep. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
I mean, he hit that shot from the next town over. Kev, what a shot.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I briefly spoke with Jason Kidd. Now, I brought up Devin Booker's name, and he winced a little. He said, "Can I tell you something? I'm worried about Booker. We're ready to double up on him and fight the good fight, but if he gets hot, we're in trouble." So, I guess it's hope for the best and prepare for the worst. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. Here's Booker. Bull making his last shot. Stolen by Lively. Pass to Thompson from outside the arc. And Bull pulls it down. Suns have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. O'Neal kicks to Bull. Durant with a wide open look. Bangs home the trifecta. 8 points for him.
And defensively, what can you really do against KD right there?
Irving passes to Thompson. Fires the 3. Tries again. Here's Lively. The shot goes in. First shot. First basket.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And as disappointing as the Suns' first-round exit was last year, RJ, this team, I think, still has a window open. How about you?
Yeah, Kevin, I've often said it takes teams a second year. That first year is really the adjustment period for star players. The Suns core group had some growing pains in that first season. But look, this year, I think this is the year we're going to see the best version of the Phoenix Suns.
Washington, that's good.
With all the attention Klay gets, it can lead to open looks for others. Nice decision.
Here's Bull. Mavericks with the rebound. Irving surveying the floor. Beyond the arc. And Bull pulls it down. The Suns leading. Kicks it out to Booker. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Crafty play by Booker inside, navigating to a point-blank look at the basket.
And it's Irving with the ball for Dallas. Thompson outside. No good from outside. Suns leading by 4. On the wing, Booker puts up a 3. Richards passes to Bull. Launches a 3. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Irving with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. Irving dishes to Davis. Back to Irving. Out to Thompson. Here's Lively. Pass to Davis. Dallas moving the ball around. Offensive rebound. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Well, look, it's no secret that Davis can be a dominant figure on the glass, and he just turns rebounds into points so easily.
Booker finds O'Neal. Here's Bull. From outside, off the mark. Dallas shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there.
Let me just say this, Klay Thompson is one of about 10 people in NBA history that you do not want to leave open for a three. The defense has to make it harder for him out there.
O'Neal wide open. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
3 points.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And so it's Kevin Durant making. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Phoenix.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And we also have seen them continue to fire from deep. With the results they're seeing, you can understand why.
So with Durant sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. We've got Allen. Dunn is out there with Bradley Beal. Then it's Plumlee, and it's Jones in at the point guard. There's Beal with the three, rebounded by Gafford.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Richard, we've seen how far basketball has evolved from 10 years ago to 5 years ago to now. What is it looking like when you go ahead 5 or 10 years?
I think in 5 to 10 years, we're going to see more and more centers that are just so skilled. Taller players, more Kevin Durant's. You're going to see more Wemby. You're going to see more Chet Holmgren because they're not just putting the tall guy underneath the basket. They're giving him the ball and teaching him how to run pick and roll now.
Outside Edwards. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Beal with it. Now defended by Exum. Done outside. Pass to Plumlee. Right side Jones. Beal with a screen on Dinwiddie. It's Beal on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's Allen on the wing. Lets it go from deep. It's tipped. And to the ball out of bounds. Dinwiddie touched it last. Stolen by Exum. Pass to Edwards. Christie against Beal. Here's Edwards. Here's Christie. 6 on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Pulls it up. The Mavericks rebound. Gafford kicks to Edwards. Lets the three fly. Plumlee with the rebound. Suns trailing. Here's Jones. Outside for Beal. Drains it from beyond the arc. Beal's got 6 in the quarter.
Total trust in his mechanics. Beal instantly takes the shot.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Here's Jones. Kicks it out to Allen. Pass to Dunn. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
That's just smart basketball right there. Finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
Phoenix shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Jones, the pass to Beal. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter.
2 minutes.
Into the lane. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Boy, Beal looked like he was shot out of a cannon there.
Mavericks trailed by 3. Well, Richard, during his Washington days, Bradley Beal averaged 30 a game in back-to-back seasons.
Beal is such a strong guard, so not only can he beat you with his shooting stroke, but he can also play some bully ball. I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. And another Kevin Durant, is the most decorated member of the Suns star trio. KD says, I believe in this team and we believe in one another. I like our chemistry. Not just the 3 of us, but our whole team. Our coaching staff is doing a great job. I'm not promising anything, but I like our chances against anybody. Devin, they certainly have the talent.
David, indeed they do. For the three. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Allen dishes to Plumlee. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Here's Dunn. Misses the three. Mavericks trail by 4. For three, Edwards. They get it again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Nobody near Allen. Off target from three-point range. Dallas has gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Christie against Jones. Christie kicks to Edwards. This one for 3. Connects from three-point range. Edwards got 8. Guys, 7 times. The lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
Dunn passes to Beal. Back to Dunn. Got it off in time. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
What a way to end the half there, guys.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. They've got Daniel Gafford. Christie is out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. Then there's Edwards. And it's Exum in at the 3. Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Davis comes in for Edwards. Thompson, he's checked in for Christie. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Dinwiddie. Lively the pass to Davis. And here's Irving. Fader on the way. The rebound by Richard.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
They grab their own miss. Out to Thompson. Second shot opportunity. Pass to Lively. And finished off by Lively.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Washington's checked in for the Mavericks. And here's Booker from the arc. And the dunk by Ball.
A towering presence that is Ball. Good at staying active and going after those offensive rebounds.
Out to Thompson, the 3. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 4 assists now tonight. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
If you feed KD, this man is going to do this all night long.
And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific and Greg efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again? KD is right at the top of that list.
And Davis throws it down.
What do you want? Agility, he's got it. Height, he's got it. Davis has every advantage on this play. Defenses just can't effectively counter him.
A kick out to O'Neal. Booker with no one around gets it to go from beyond the arc. Booker's got 5 points so far.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Lively sets a screen for Thompson. Three-pointer. Thompson with the three.
The moment that last three went in, Thompson must have been thinking, get me the ball, I'll answer it with a three.
KD finds Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
The three. Oh, the silky smooth three from KD.
Slick shot by Durant. Gets the pass and is in his motion a second later.
Irving kicks to Thompson. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 5th assist in this one.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Bull with it, picked up by Thompson. Booker dishes the Bull. And the shot is good. Bull's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, inside, Bull does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
The kick out to Irving. Washington with the screen on Booker. Irving passes to Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
Smart pass, just one of the many ways Kyrie Irving creates offense.
On the wing, Booker. He's covered by Thompson. KD dishes to Booker. Back to Durant. Booker looking around. The outside leaner. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
I tried to create some extra space there, but not able to hit the tough leaning jumper.
And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outcome.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. The shot and game clock separated by 4, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Plumlee. Knocked away. 4 on the clock. Screen by Gafford. Christie kicks to Edwards. Offensive rebound. Second chance shot.
The tenacity on that interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
The Mavericks have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Maverick. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed. And you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. So with Durant sitting on the bench. This is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. They've got Dunn. Jones is out there with Grayson Allen. And there's Bradley Beal. And it's Plumlee in at the 5. Plumlee, the pass to Dunn. Allen outside. A 3 ball. Here's Plumlee, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
A stop or 2 in the next minute or so, and they could even this game up. Great job to keep battling.
Edwards dishes to Dinwiddie. Exum kicks to Edwards. Off target with his 3. Suns trail by 3. Dunn left side. And the layup's good off the glass.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Pass to Christie. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists tonight. Dunn outside. Dinwiddie with it. Jones covering. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Dunn. And the rejection by Gafford. And here we go. Exum with a wide open look. Offline with his three. Phoenix has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Allen for three. It's hauled in by Edwards.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Plumlee finds Allen. Done outside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Official, folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated.
First team foul. 2 shots.
To some of the more difficult calls to make. Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
I now would send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Jason Kidd went over with his team. Now, his perspective was to play like we're behind. He said, that's the energy we need right now. We haven't won anything yet. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Some changes for Phoenix. Bol comes in for Dunn. And O'Neal subbed in for Bradley Beal. Irving passes to Davis. Back to Irving. Out to the wing. Dallas moving the ball around. Washington, that's good.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
They get it back. Thompson for the triple. That one doesn't drop. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They trail by 7. Durant. Finish by KD.
Big-time players make big-time shots. Durant, he lives for these opportunities.
Pass to Lively. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Beal's checked in for O'Neal.
Number 3, Bradley Beal.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Thompson with it, guarded now by Durant. And Thompson kicks to Washington. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game. Booker the pass to Bol. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Second team foul.
Yeah, Bol with the unique combination of height and skill. That's a challenge for any defender.
And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that brings them within 5.
The lead's not looking as comfortable after those free throws. Nice job.
Out to Thompson. Fires for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Here's Bol. Out to KD. 5 on the clock. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
At his size, KD is able to see the floor so well. And it helps him make passes just like that.
And that one misses. Pass break, Dallas. A shot by Thompson. No one's around. That 3 off the mark.
No time to waste on this possession.
Clock working against them right now.
Got a piece of it. It's out of bounds. It's touched by Lively. seconds left to play here in the fourth. Laces one from 3. And so here is Dallas. It's a 3-point game. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on. Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
That's their only option. They have to get a good look from deep here.
It's stolen by Davis. Here's Irving. Good!
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defender.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving. It's off. So we see the Mavericks get the win here. It was all right, David. Thank you. And that about wraps it up. Along
transition tonight.
We should, and it always makes for exciting basketball. But more importantly, BA, these are teams that create easy buckets. Everything in basketball cannot be a grind. That's why these two teams are fun to watch.
And the Lakers starting five. LeBron and Vanderbilt, your small and power forwards. Luka Doncic is out there with Austin Reeves. And it's Hayes in at the center position. The shot by Reeves, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Irving for three. Hits the three-pointer.
Just tremendous range from Kyrie. If he steps across the half-court line, you better have a hand up.
Doncic with it. Irving picks him up. A deep three. He can't get it to go. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Thompson, a screen on James. Irving, the pass to Thompson. Back to Irving. Jacks up a three. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Doris, one place you see this Dallas team show up is in the hustle stats.
BA, this version of the Dallas Mavericks is as tough and as gritty and as willing to compete as any I've seen.
Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
Lively passes to Washington. Lively with a screen on Doncic. Washington's shot is good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And slam dunk by James.
LeBron James leaves no doubt about that one. Punches it home as soon as he gets the opportunity.
Thompson against Reeves. The offensive rebound. Lively. Clock at 6. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
Boy, nice shot. He didn't need the fadeaway to create separation, though. He was wide open.
Thompson against Doncic. To the left side wing. Fires for 3. To the wing on the left. Hayes for 3. Lively grabs a miss. The Mavericks lead by 3. Irving with it. Now Vanderbilt defending. Washington against James. Poke loose. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Oh, LeBron hammers it home.
That is why the ticket price is what it is when LeBron is in town. Amazing dunk to finish the play.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Irving, that's good.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Lakers trail by 4. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Jason Kidd. We talked about how exhausting it is to go up against Luka Doncic. Coach told me, quote, Luka's probably the toughest cover in the league because no one has been able to figure out a way to stop him. We have to just bring the intensity and do our best to slow him down. It's going to take a team effort to get that done. Back to you, BA.
Thanks for that, Allie. And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. The 3 from Thompson. James with the rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
This one for 3. Lively grabs a miss. Lively's got 4 rebounds in the game. And Klay Thompson picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Lakers trail by 4. And Doncic launches from deep. Lively grabs a miss. Lively's got rebound number 5 here tonight. The 3 from Thompson. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving.
Well, the ability to rise and fire off the catch has defined Klay Thompson.
James, a screen on Irving. Out to James. The 3. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Irving. 6 points for him. It's Hayes with the rebound.
Against length, he tries the fadeaway. It's just a low probability shot. Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Thompson outside. Off target from 3-point range. Thompson's gone just 1 of 5 from the floor. Kicks it to Doncic. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
And I know Doncic prefers a straight-on 3 shot, but his touch works just as well there in the corners.
Good chance here for Irving. Misses off the right iron.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Over James. No buzzer beater. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for long. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. Taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Dante Exum is out there with Edwards. Then it's Daniel Gafford. Then there's Spencer Dinwiddie. And it's Christie in at the 2-guard spot. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Here's Vincent. And the rebound goes to Dallas. You know, Grant, after losing in the first round last season, it felt like changes were inevitable for the Lakers.
Yeah, making the playoffs isn't enough for that franchise. They are all about championship success. Anything short of that is a failure.
Now here's Edwards. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie. Edwards got 6 points.
That is nicely done by Spencer Dinwiddie. Just getting the ball into the hands of a shooter.
Now here's Vincent. He's covered by Dinwiddie. It's good.
They seem to concede that shot, and his response is, thank you very much.
Dallas has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Now here's Edwards. He's guarded closely. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Goodwin. The Lakers trail. Goes back up. Has to connect. Let's go with a 3. Hits the trifecta.
That's a great job setting up Connect. Put him in a position to succeed, and that's key for a young player.
Exum outside. Christie passes to Exum. Knocks down the long J. Exum's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And the foul on Gabe Vincent. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Luka Doncic is checked in for Goodwin. Here's Dinwiddie. Still no points.
Lakers foul.
And the Lakers making a change here. Reddish is checked in.
First team foul. Lakers substitution. Number 5, Cam Reddish.
Edwards looking for an opening. Pass to Exum. Back to Edwards. 4-3. Rebounded by the Lakers. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And it's Connect missing. And so Dinwiddie will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Here's Christie. Picked it out of midair. The dive for the ball. Stolen by Gafford. With the fadeaway. Nice shot by Christie. And the Mavericks lead by 3. So it's Los Angeles now. Here's Vincent. And so far in this one, 2 for 4. And we've seen the league ramp up the series model where teams play each other in the same arena twice in a row. What do you think, yours?
I absolutely love this, and more importantly, the coaches seem to engage highly in it because they feel to a certain degree it brings you a level of almost playoff-like repetition.
Here's Connect, following the score by Dallas. Beyond the arc. Edwards pulls it in. Dallas leading by 3. Dinwiddie passes to Edwards. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got 4 assists now tonight.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And here's Edwards outside. And Dallas hits again from deep.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
This first half has been all him. He's getting to his spots and going to work.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. But they've been fun to watch.
And Hachimura missing. And Dallas with possession. They're on a 16-5 run. And Edwards with the basket on the assist by Dinwiddie. Edwards has got 20.
This game's taken on a whole new look thanks to this run.
This is a dominant stretch. I am so impressed with how they've played together as a unit over this last stretch.
There's a screen. Pass to Edwards. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. He's got 22. Reddish passes to Vincent. Outside Reddish, driving inside, and that's not gonna go. And the first half now in the books. Dallas on top, up 11, and we'll be back with you shortly.
Okay, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Okay, they're thinking about the shot.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, Reeves at the 2 with LeBron at the 3. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Hayes. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. And here's Thompson for 3. The Lakers with a rebound. Now the Lakers moving it up. Here's Reeves. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Yeah, the court awareness that Luka plays with, knows exactly when and where to deliver the pass.
Here's Davis. Ooh, went in there strong and tried to power it down. But he drew the contact, and he'll head to the line.
Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends.
The quick look, no good that time.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Here's Doncic. Oh, Doncic playing above the rim.
It does not happen too often, but boy, when Luka gets the opportunity to throw it down, he relishes it. Absolutely tenacious guy, stuck right on him defensively, bothered that shot.
And Davis slams it home.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
There's the 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. Vanderbilt's got rebound number 5 here tonight. James passes to Reeves. Back to James. Lets it go from deep. Left side Reeves. From deep, here's Doncic. Oh, Doncic! What do you expect?
The defense has to know they're going to get a steady diet of three-point shooting from Luka.
Washington outside from the arc. Rebound by the Lakers. Vanderbilt's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. James with the ball. Irving picks him up. Doncic passes to James. LeBron, a smooth operator inside.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
Drops in the 3.
Now, this is his comfort zone. Klay Thompson beyond the arc, such an easy look right there.
Out to James. Back to Doncic. Stolen by Davis. In transition, here they come. The 3 from Thompson is Lively. On the wing, Irving. Here's the 3, and the three-pointer goes. And now it's a 9-point Dallas lead.
Well, that's the touch from Kyrie, one of the most dangerous shooters in the game.
Here's Doncic. Thompson pulls it in. And Irving has got the ball here for Dallas. The three from Washington. Out to Thompson. Fires the three. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Thompson's got his third basket on the night right there. And Doncic puts up a deep three. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Now the Lakers moving it up. And James launches it. Oh! Wow! Look at that range!
Oh, what an incredible shot.
The Mavericks lead by 9. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow!
He could not get that one over LeBron James. Just perfect position, great strength, and send it back, Mr. James.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
A big group substitution here for Dallas. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Edwards comes in for Davis. Exum's checked in for Washington. And Williams is subbed in for Irving. Here are the Mavericks now with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Williams from long range. Hachimura with a rebound. Lakers trail by 11. And here's Connect outside. Second shot opportunity. Pass to Vincent. The three. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got his 5th rebound in this one. 4-3. They get it again. Outside. Williams. Launches a three. Drains the triple. Williams has got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the three. It's really that simple, guys.
From the baseline. Gafford grabs the miss.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Out to Thompson from downtown. And no good. And it's on Dante Exum. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Coming onto the floor for your Mavericks, numero 00.
Long range from the inbound. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Dallas on top. They lead by 4. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was the choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Daniel Gafford is out there with Edwards. Then it's Williams. Then there's Dante Exum. And it's Christie in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Fires the three. Second chance shot. Gafford passes to Christie. This one for three. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. Off the inbound pass. Count it for Vincent.
The D a little bit too concerned about the ball going inside on the inbound play. They forgot to guard that perimeter.
And here's Edwards outside. Again, the miss by Dallas.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hachimura.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection, but you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. Thompson fires from way outside, from beyond the arc, and then some. And the Mavericks lead by 12. And Klay Thompson picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Goes up off the inbound. And slam dunk by James.
And LeBron makes that insane dribble move look so effortless. What a showman he is.
Irving for three. Another three for Dallas.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And here's Doncic outside. Nails it from three.
This guy just so reliable as an offensive performer. Luka doing things.
Washington drives in. Here's Thompson. Another one falls for Dallas.
Showing great poise. Passes up his own shot for something better.
And Doncic puts up a deep three. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got his 5th rebound in this one. The three from Thompson. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Vanderbilt's got rebound number 8 now. And Doncic puts up a deep three. Again, Doncic missing. And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for the Mavs. Takes a three. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Hayes, the pass to James. From deep three-point land. Offensive rebound. The Mavericks lead by 12. And here's Thompson for three. Launches it. Oh, and Clay makes that three look so easy.
Have to show more effort defensively. Everyone knows he can do that from deep.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Oh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them.
Vanderbilt pulls it in. Lakers trail by 13. Hayes, the pass to Reeves. And here's Vanderbilt from the arc. Pure from three-point range. Vanderbilt's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
Well, that's a case where your teammates are showing trust in you, and he comes through with flying colors.
4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. The three is up. James can't get it to go.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way, because hoisting from three is not the answer.
Irving for three. Give him that one. Now shooting 5 for 11 from the floor.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Mavericks.
Man, the bench brought lots of energy tonight.
I'll tell you, when your reserves can score it like that, it puts your team in a great position to win.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Kyrie Irving.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
Sinks the tray.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
James against Washington. And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.